In today's video, I want to share with you 5 key tips and tricks that you can apply while you type or while you write your project, your thesis, or any report of your choice in Microsoft Word so that you will enhance your experience and you ease the access and the process of writing in Word. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Rashid and welcome back to Epic Mentorship. Remember to subscribe if you are new here. Let's get started with our tips and tricks for today. Alright guys, so the first tip that I have for us actually is on how to convert text into a table. Okay, to do that you just need to have your text separated by a tab. Once you're writing them, you make sure they are separated by a tab and regardless of their number. Okay, all right, so to convert this to a table, all you need to do is to select the whole text. All right, and then you would move over to inside here, and then you come to table and you move all the way down to convert text to table. All right, so I'm hitting it. It's going to give you the default setting of these numbers. Okay, so it recognizes that you have the number of columns is 3 by default and the number of rows is 3. All right, so if you check it's correct, you just hit on OK and you will have your table just like that. Right, and you have the option to play around with it from this tab, table design. You can change border, you can use the border painter, you can change borders. Okay, make it thicker, or you even work without border depending on what you like. So much option to change here. You can change the line thickness, border styles. All right, you can use even shading, and then you can change different kind of table design from here, the different style. Okay, and then you can play around with the other options from here directly all the way from this, and then you can on your own manually play with the table and you can adjust based on what you want, and you can right click on this plus icon and then you can select it to auto fit either to content, to window, or a particular fixed column width. Okay, you can do auto fit to content and it's going to shrink it back to this small size and all, and you can do auto fit to windows and it's going to bring it back and fill up the windows. All right, so I think this is a particularly handy tool that you can always use to convert your text into table. All right, the next tip that I have for us is actually how to use formulas in table. Okay, just like in Excel, we have some mathematical formulation being carried out within the cells. In Word also, we have similar case. You can incorporate some mathematical formulations inside the table and sometimes within the text as well. So to, for example, carry out some simple mathematical operations here, you can just come over to, for instance, let's say once you come to this cell, we can particularly come to layout and we can go to formula down here. Once you hit the formula, the default is to sum up the values that are above that particular cell. Okay, so once you hit OK, it's going to sum these two values from that are above the table. You can do the same at this place also. Hit formula and it's going to sum the values that are above. All right, and you can do the same also across the horizontal. Once you hit formula and it's going to do from left. Okay, it's going to sum up these values from left, or you can change the operation. Maybe instead of summing, you can say it should multiply. All right, take product, right? But you can delete this and say it's equal to product from, you specify the direction. Okay, from left, right? Once you put left and you hit, it's going to give you the product. The same here, you can put maybe you can sum it, okay, or you can sum from left, right? And as you put hit, and it's going to sum it up, and you can do the average from this, right? Let's say you hit the formula and you can clean up this and you say it's equal to the average. Okay, average from where? Left. Let's say from the left. And once you hit OK, you have your answer. All right, So you can do a lot of mathematical formulations easily while you are within the table setting, and you have a number of them to choose from, right? So it's very easy and it's very handy and useful. The next tip that I have is actually how to use the calculate tool within Microsoft Word. You can do some simple calculations, like just like a calculator within the Microsoft Word. So for example, to do a simple arithmetic like this 2 times 5 plus 3 times 2, you can look for the calculator option, all right? So because you don't have the option here, calculate, all you need to do is to come over here to this customize quick access and then go to more commands, right? Down here, you can see, go to all commands, and then you can look for calculate down here. Okay, this is it, calculate, and then you hit add, and it's going to be automatically added to the quick taskbar. Okay, you hit OK, and you have it here added. Okay, so once you want to do some little arithmetics like this one, 2 times 5 plus 3 times 2, you just select it and you hit on calculate. You see the answer down here at the taskbar system. So very easily, whatever formula you have, you can just hit calculate and it's going to calculate that particular expression for you, right? The next tip that I have for us is actually how to insert hyperlink within Microsoft Word. Just like in PowerPoint, we can also insert hyperlink. You can link to different objects, maybe to websites or to a particular document within the document, or we can link to other documents from external within the computer, or we can link to web addresses or email addresses or thereabout, right? So assuming, let's say here we want to make reference to my website, you can easily say that refer to Dr. Rashid website, right? And over here, we just select Dr. Rashid website and we want to put in my website over here. You just right click and say link, right? Once you say link, you will have a number of options. Okay, you can link to a file or a web page, which is what we want to do, or you can link to a document, to a place within this document. Maybe you have another to a page or to a particular part of this document. Okay, or you can create a new document and link it, or you can link to an email address. Okay, you can link even from outside. Okay, you can select any document here and you link. So at any given point, when you click on that particular text, it's going to open that document very easily. So for now, let's say we want to link it to my website. Okay, right, drabdurrashid.com. Once we hit OK, and it's going to link it already. Okay, so if you want to get there, you just hit Control key and hit click, then it's going to take you directly to my website, right? Just like that. Okay, so this is a very interesting and handy feature that you can use to link objects, to link documents within Microsoft Word. Okay, all right, so the last tip that I have for us today is actually how to use the smart lookup. While you are working, while you are typing, while you are writing your thesis or presentations or journal paper, you may want to know about a particular word, and instead of you to go direct to Google or to Bing search engine, you can easily do a quick lookup within the Microsoft Word. So for example, I want to find out about this particular Microsoft Word. All I need to do is to right click it and say search Microsoft Word, and it's going to bring in the key details that I needed to find out from here. Okay, so by the side, you can easily see what Microsoft Word is and what in your document, and you are not so sure of their meanings. Okay, so tips and tricks. Tip, this is the meaning. Tricks, this is the meaning. Tips and tricks, this is the meaning. So you can find out a little bit about it, and you can read quickly about it, and then get back to your work. All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me up to this point. And I do hope that you have learned something today. If you do, kindly feel free to share with your friends. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to stay connected with this channel for more of our useful videos. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.